Hey, what's happening, guys? It's Friday afternoon, and what I have for you today is mostly random, because, it's Friday afternoon. First of all, if you guys are patrons or follow me on Twitter or on Instagram, you may have seen brief flashes of this. This is my function generator based on a 555 timer. It's almost ready for public release. I say do a little bit more testing. Input, you see we have a little barrel jack for power in, got an SMA for power out. I'll get more into it once it's ready to go. I just wanted to show it to you guys. Purple, not from Marsh Park. Then we got a kit in from a viewer, Eric Vincent, guitar pedal engineer, computer engineer. He has a YouTube channel, DIY Guitar Pedals. And if you're interested in one of his things, email here is ericjvincent@gmail.com. And I believe this particular pedal that he sent me is the Blues Crusher. We'll be building that here in the next couple of days. Yes, boys and girls, Uncle Paul likes to pick a little. Now, when I was a kid in the 70s, my all-time favorite toy was called the Brigtrak. Any of you guys have a Brigtrak? It was this programmable tank thing. Well, they were re-released back in like 2010. They had the Brigtrak, and then they had the Brigtrak Junior, and I bought the Brigtrak Junior. This is about 1/3 the size of the original Brigtrak. And they are just cool as can be. I love these things. I don't think it's going to have the batteries in it. Anyway, mine has stopped functioning. Like, I can program it and it'll do all the beeping and stuff, but it won't move. So there's probably a motive problem with the traction motors. So we're also going to be looking at that. And you remember just a couple days ago we did a video on this little guy here. This DC electronic load, and I told you it'd be about a month until the case arrived for it. Well, today I got a message from Aliexpress saying 40 days until it arrives. At the same day I received it. So I don't know if they shipped out another one or what. Here's something. I didn't realize it was metal. This is cool as can be. Let's have a look inside here. I only put a couple of screws in there just to hold it together for shipping. I thought it was going to be a plastic case. Metal's even nicer. Although it does present a little problem, but we'll get into that. What do we got here? Holy cow. Look at that. It's got the all the good stuff in there. Alright, so we're going to put this together with this today. But there's just one small problem. That heat sink is bigger than that. So I may have to figure something out about what we're doing there. Alright, I'll be back. Get into this a little bit more. This is a pretty complete kit. It even comes with this little circuit board, which is basically a little power supply in and of itself. You get hardware, nuts, bolts, standoffs, screws, rubber feet, a power switch, and your banana plug jack. See, I thought I was going to have to use some of these, which I still might. I don't know. Oh, and a fan. This is all right. So this is 20 bucks. I'm happy with that. That's a good 20 bucks spent, I think. Let's see. Okay. See if we can get this apart. Oh. Excellent. Excellent. That makes me very happy. This is pretty well engineered then. Everything's going to go in here quite. Everything's going to go in, not quite. It's like we got about a, I mean, just a couple thousandths. All right. All right, a little bit of grinding with that diamond burr and a cheapo Dremel tool, and looks like we got ourselves a nice fit there. Very good. Then we'll be able to plug this module back in. And I want to put the fan back on there, or put the fan in the back. Take some thought on that for a minute. Let's have a look here. These banana plug jacks. How we're going to put them in. Definitely want these to be insulated. So to put these in insulated, they're keyed like this. And that goes like that. And then on the back, we put that in there. Then we can put a washer and a nut on. And that will keep those insulated from the metal. And still nice and accessible to us. So far, so good. Okay, so my next question is, will I be able to use the original 12-volt fan without modification? Sorry about that. So no, I'm not going to be able to use the fan unmodified. The cable is about an inch too short. So I'm just going to add an inch to the cable and then we'll hook it up. Okay, I've pre-tinned the wires. So all I should have to do is touch them and reflow them. We should be good. Ah, ratatouille. This is hard to do through a camera. Come on, baby. You can do it. No. It's like this little fan wire doesn't like it. All right. More solder for the fan wire. Remember, solder flows where solder's been. So it's always best to tin, tin, tin. Now we got it. Okay, our extension wire's on. If you're wondering why I didn't use the fan from here, this is a 5-volt fan. This is a 12-volt fan. And I'm going to be putting in 12 volts. So, or actually 10 volts. That's what I'm gonna be using for the power. So that's why I'm only using I'm using this particular fan. So we've got some fan bolts over here. Come on out. And some nuts. And we'll get this guy mounted in here. Like so. Okay, next up we're going to connect the power to the switch. And for that we'll use a couple of these spade connectors here. And we will crimp them on securely. Like that. Same for the red connection. And I am going to use the red connection as our switch connection. So we're going to need a ring terminal. To connect there. Make sure that'll fit. Good. And we don't need that much length. So we'll cut that about in half. Strip. Like so. And we'll crimp that bad boy on there. Uh-oh. All right. Good. Good. And good. And I'll tighten that up. Then we'll do the black one. All right, let's get this tin. And then that will connect to the little input connector. That's what plugs in. And we just need to do the black one. Alright. So that is all connected up, and we can plug in our power connector. And then we can make sure it works. So I got 10 volts on the power supply. Yay! So far, so good. Okay, last step, I think, is to simply hook up the power. So, we hook it up just like we did before. Current negative. Voltage negative. Then current positive. And voltage positive. That was voltage positive, or yeah, current positive, voltage positive. And then this device plugs into here. After you finesse it a little bit, and then we connect up these wires here, which I have made a little long, but I'm not going to worry about it. They were already cut and ready to go, so I should just leave them as they are. Plenty of room in this box to tuck them in. Alright, tighten these up. Good. Then we'll plug in our fan connector over here. And our power connector over here. Then we will once again make sure everything is correctamundo. Yes, sir, looks good. Bring our wires down into here. And bring on the lid. A little tight in there. Hold on. And then we'll put some feet on her. And our electronic load is ready to roll. All it needs is a home somewhere on the bench. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe. By the way, I figured what this is. This is a power supply for the 5-volt fan. See, this goes back here onto the input, and whatever input you put in is bucked down to 5 volts, power to fan. Neat. That's it. I'm out. Peace.
Thank you for all your support, everyone. 2020, I'm hoping, is going to be a great year for us. Everyone who's supported through Patreon and through PayPal donations is fantastic. Everybody who's bought something from the Amazon store, that's what keeps this channel going. I couldn't do it without you guys. You are a part of the team. Hey, feel free to email me, arduino0169@gmail.com. I try and get back to just about everybody.